Welcome back, everyone. I'm back again here with the Nexx Speed hop-up unit. I was able to get out and do some field testing. It's been a few weeks now. I've had a few sessions, probably well over 1,000 rounds through this thing, so I have to say that I'm happy with the performance. I'm pretty much overall happy with everything about the hop-up unit. The screws did stay tight over, I'd say, about 7 magazines. I checked the screws, they were still tight. The hop-up setting stayed where it was supposed to be. First thing I did was go out and set the hop-up, and I put it on 0. I was using 25s, and a lot of people were saying that you needed to use heavier BBs. I did do some testing, and I did use 36s, although I did have to turn the hop-up up to the second setting. So first, before the session, I went out and I shot some 25s. I did notice a drop off around the 30-foot mark, somewhere around there. BBs started to drop off. I knew I needed to turn the hop up a little bit. So it was on 0. I went back and I put it on the first mark, close to the first mark. It's kind of hard to see there. And they are very close together. So the settings will be very fine and minute. And it's very easy to turn the hop-up wheel. You can see me turning it right now, setting the hop-up up and down. So after setting to the first line, I went back out. Rest of the session, my hop was pretty straight for 90, 100 feet, which is probably around the maximum range of about 100 feet, I'd say. Rest of the day was fine. Accuracy was good. I was one balling just like normal. Didn't have any issues at all. Some of you guys that are talking about needing to use heavier BBs, I know if you're on 0, that's the best you can do is 0. But if you wanted to maybe like sand that little orange pad down a little bit, if you're trying to use lighter BBs. So anyways, everything about the hop-up was awesome. Long range, 100+ feet, right on the mark. Tried 36s. 36s, I had to put it up to the second mark, just a little bit more hop-up, no problem. Other than that, screws were tight, hop-up stayed where it was. Barrel is solid, there's no wiggle, no wobble. It seems to be holding up very well. There's not a whole lot of marks and wear on it. See on the front here, just a little bit of mark right there. And I can throw it back on the frame for you, give you that little wiggle frame test. And I would imagine it's maybe loosening up just a little bit, but of course we do have to have the barrel on here. Alright, so let's try it with the barrel. Of course we got a little wiggle, but I did notice one thing. If you are worried about that, the brass hop-up unit is a really solid fit. It's really tight, it's not going anywhere. I fully recommend this hop-up. It's probably going to be the next greatest thing. As far as the brass one, I feel like is probably going to be the way to go if you're looking for the durability, reliability. The aluminum ones, I would say more toward the stock builds, the lightweight, high-speed builds. That way you don't have a whole lot of weight smacking back and forth on the aluminum here, which is going to take all the wear right there. So if you're thinking about buying a new one, or you do need one, your stock hop-up is broken, or you're looking to go for a high-end, check out the Nexx Speed. I've used this now for 3 sessions. I used the one session the one day, and then 2 sessions the full day. The full day I put 1,000+ rounds through it, no problems at all. Let me just go ahead, and I got an advanced frame here. I don't know if I did an advanced frame fit on the last video, but I can go ahead and do an advanced frame fit. That's really good. That's a very good fit. And this is an older advanced frame too, so if you guys are worried about that fit, advanced frame, really good fit, really tight. I'll go ahead and check the screws again real quick. And they are still tight. There's no Loctite on there. I haven't done any Loctite, and those screws are still tight. I did mention that the other screws, the Allen head screws that come in the kit, if you wanted to use those, that's fine. The Allen wrench is so small that the head will strip out sometimes. I just went with the Phillips head on that. And if you look through the directions, go ahead and take a quick look at the directions just so you sort of know what you're doing. Even if you're watching my video as you put this together, you do need some Loctite. It does tell you to apply some Loctite. And there is some Loctite apparently on the hop-up arm, but I believe that's already taken care of for you. But just give the directions a quick look, quick read, so you kind of get an idea what's going on. Alright, that's it for now, guys. Be sure to check out the Nexx Speed hop-ups and the other Nexx Speed products. They got more coming out. The new hammers look awesome. New trigger. I'm going to get a new red trigger for this one, I believe. And that's it for now, guys. Play with honor. Go fast.